The Senate committee investigating pension administration in the country has issued a warrant of arrest on the chairman of the Pensions Recovery Task Team, Mr. Maina Abdul Rashid, for failing to appear before the committee. Mr. Abdul Rashid is a star witness in the ongoing probe and was invited by the committee to respond to allegations of fraud in pension administration by his team. He, however, had earlier claimed that the pensions task force has been under attack from a cabal made up of 32 people who engage in siphoning pensions.
No, I'm talking about.
To say that the revelations that came out of the ongoing investigation into pensions administration in the country was intriguing is putting it mildly. 3 days of grandstanding by the chairman pensions task force team, Mr. Maina Abdul Rashid, gave way as evidence emerged that he allegedly exceeded his mandate by engaging in frivolous expenditure beyond his mandate.
That I do. They are with the Minister of Finance. In fact,
for 3 days, Mr. Maina inundated Nigerians with information of how civil servants in the pension department of the Office of the Head of Service siphoned pensions. With the public watching in amazement, the tables were turned when an official of the police pension office opened the lead on the alleged offences committed by Mr. Abdul Rashid.
Amongst these expenditures, we are the bogus expenditure of the conduct of the biometric exercise of the retirees in the diaspora, which is spent a whopping sum of 240 million to capture less than 20 retirees, and for the local data, over 220 million was spent. He has also engaged the EFCC and ICPC officials as his buddies. Hence, some of them are on his payroll so as to use them for his game plan. Intimidating, harassing and molesting people that will stand in his way.
Handing over documents to support his claims, Mr. Ishola alleged that the chairman of the pension task team expended over 3.6 billion naira in 3 months without due process.
The tax team, within 3 months period, unilaterally opened 3 accounts in different banks without recourse to expert financial rules and approval from the Accountant General of the Federation and the Honorable Minister of Finance. It was gathered that the account in Fidelity Central Business District branch was domiciled in the account of the younger brother of the chairman task force, named Danjuma.
The protagonist, Mr. Maina Abdul Rashid, was conspicuously absent at the hearing, with his staff explaining that he had taken ill suddenly. This did not go down well with committee members.
A warrant is hereby issued by the Joint Committee on Establishment and Public Service and States and Local Government, Senate of the Republic of Nigeria, for the arrest and compelling of attendance of Mr. Maina Abdul Rashid, male pension reform tax team. Mr. Maina Abdul Rashid should be produced by the Nigerian Police Force before the committee tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Committee members and many at the hearing were puzzled as to where Mr. Abdul Rashid got the kind of powers he wielded. The past heads of service who set up the task team washed their hands off the chairman.
This story wouldn't have come anywhere if the chairman of the task team did not exceed his mandate, actually responded to the complaints from SGF, and indeed did not refuse to hand over. So I did not control or manage head of police pension at all.
Committee members invited the Minister of Finance and the past and present EFCC chairman to appear before them to give evidence on how pensions have been managed. But a skeptical public looks on, wondering if, once again, these revelations would end up as just revelations and the alleged masterminds would escape justice. Linda Kigbe, Channels Television News.